Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to this
And welcome to Jenny's.
God damn it, Layman. And welcome to episode 19 of Tales from My Wife's Son, Donkey Punch. Last we left our heroes, Nucker had his entire sternum removed.
Did anybody catch the number of that truck that hit me, and was it driven by a Syrian?
And we are still in the process of that combat, so shall we?
Let's do this shit. Come on, boys.
Alpha is up.
Okay, so I'm gonna give my robot two blood vials that I collected earlier, and I'm gonna have him run over to walk over to Nucker and just shove him in his mouth.
Okay.
What do I roll for that? What is it? Is it?
It's not rolled. It's just a done thing.
Oh, okay.
It's applying a potion.
And I
Yeah,
believe that's
don't I roll for healing?
It would be how many cramming into his mouth?
I'm just shoving two in, so it should be
2d6.
2d6. Yeah.
Yeah.
2d6.
Oh, you want to do
Can you
it?
hear the Popeye
Yeah, I'll do it,
music
don't worry, mate.
as he eats the vials?
You're kind of a little bit distracted at the moment.
Hey.
8, 10.
Okay. You pour both the vials into Nucker's mouth, but in the unguarded moment, the elf lashes out, driving his fist into the central sensor of the robot.
Oh, he does have reach.
You weren't expecting him to have that much reach, but he essentially lunged past Nucker. He's got an incredible amount of reach for someone so small. He's not even that big by human standards.
So he just fucking cross-countered them and jumped back to where he was.
If you're familiar with Hajime no Ippo, it's like Boston style, where it's just this one long kind of hanging arm that lashes out at high speeds.
Oh, yeah, I know that one. Is that the one where they constantly punch with the free arm?
It's got like one arm guarding and the other one hanging.
Yeah, I know that
Then
one.
suddenly it'll lash out long reach.
Yeah,
it uses a low shoulder to extend reach. Anyway, let's see how much damage.
By the way,
Okay.
actually no, I don't think it applies to mount.
Okay. How much health does your robot have?
It should sound it's 23 ATM.
Okay. Rolled minimum damage, just my luck. Okay. Wrong dice.
Probably it's gonna cost me a fucking grand, mate.
Okay. Your robot is on 2 hit points.
Mate.
He lives.
So what you see through his eyes before the screen gets cracked into myriad shards is a armored gauntlet flying directly into its visor at high speeds.
Oh god.
Nucker sees a large hobnail boot stepping right next to his head, close enough that it draws sparks off his helm. As the assailant tries his best to punch through the droid's head.
I lived, bitch.
Beep boop ow.
Speaking of beat boop ow, you're up.
Stop
So-
talking loud.
You can't stop me from. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make another robot. This one's gonna I'm gonna move this one over to 30 feet. there. Actually, I don't even need to roll directive because I've got too much of that. And I think, oh shit, I think we could be having some room issues.
Oh God,
Shit.
now.
But it doesn't make any sense because I've got no information. No, it's just mine. Sorry, lads.
Alright. Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Don't stress us like that.
Oh no, but that's part of the fun. And that'd
Fucking
be an
stress
turn.
symbol comes above our heads.
Yeah.
We'll check if everyone else said.
Ruin has come to our stream.
Grievous injury. Palpable pain.
Soon you will know the full extent of my failures.
That's in our turn.
Okay. It's a very brief turn, but well. Punchy.
Okay, so you said something about taking my turn after Ritualist? How does
Yes,
that work?
you can delay. Basically, it would put you after Ritualist in turn order.
Okay,
Observe.
so Ritualist, do you want me to do that? And you just...
Yeah, let's. I mean, it also involves me getting out of the harm's way. So
Okay.
basically, I would move here and then move behind the Punchy here. It's 20 feet move and just fire the bolt into the air.
Okay.
So here. Here. And
And you see the warrior lash out.
Keep in mind you cannot move after taking a 5-foot step, so he will be lashing out. And misses.
Wait, that was a
Okay.
5-foot step?
You can't
I mean,
5-foot step and then move. You have to move or 5-foot step. They're mutually
I
exclusive.
thought Ritualist did that as a move action, like all of that as a move action. That's
Yes, what I'm meaning. When he moves if he moves as a move action, it provokes.
Oh, okay.
5-foot steps are the one that's immune to attacks of opportunity.
well, it was 5 steps from here to here, and then
Yeah, that's what I mean. The 5-foot step can't be. You can't 5-foot step and then move.
okay, never mind.
Don't worry. I already rolled. He missed.
Yeah.
Thank fuck.
Okay, so basically, I still have.
Actually, wait, hang on. I need to get a table out. Don't mind me.
Yeah, who knows what will happen?
We are going on a trip. Everyone's held the same standards.
Yeah, I like that. There is this song about the cat.
He,
a
if
mouse
you roll a
set into a
one
jib and then
and
to a
he
trip.
explodes into protein damage, I'm gonna cry.
No, but you see him begin to. You see as he lashes out, like almost like where his veins would be. It pulses with a dull silvery light, and smoke like a smoky, kind of black inky substance begins to pulse out of his throat, leaking up into the air.
He's literally bleeding protein.
He's basically bleeding out what looks like smoke.
Oh, that's
I did hit him pretty hard.
He is quite grievously injured.
Yeah, there's no way he can have more than 100 health. Anywho, so
Richard, you gonna spot me?
Yeah, I'm going to activate the crossbow by lifting it into the air and firing the bolt and saying the magic words: "In the darkest day, in the brightest night, you are my power, international jury might."
it's time for some lasagna.
God.
Garfield, you are such a swole kitty cat.
And Punch is
Eat the
gone.
food. Oh wait, no, wrong thingamabob. Okay, here is Punchfield. Arrgh! Lovely. Can you expand me, Bill?
Certainly can.
Okay.
That was
Sorry,
loud.
now
I just fucking shot myself. Jesus Christ.
You're being shot at, Nuck.
Wipe your ass.
Fuck.
Is that
It's the Scottish police. They're here. Fuck. Crossbows.
Stop, Scotland Police! There's just a man in full chainmail and plate.
We all know crossbows are too advanced for Scotland.
Is that an unlicensed butter knife? Stop right there, criminal scum.
You get a TV license for that knife.
I want to die.
1 moment, my dudes. 15, 20.
And people go to prison for not paying to watch your propaganda.
Those who just love it.
Oh, the world's a shithole.
Just pretend to be blind when they come round.
Oh yeah,
How much do you pay for TV license, actually?
it's not cheap. Sorry, I just remembered that Gazorpa's upfield don't have a fucking turn because his turn was linked to his token. So
Oh shit. Okay.
it's okay. I got this.
I think I was 2.1.
Doesn't really matter. You're weighted, so you're at a new initiative now.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Lovely.
those of you over. Anyway,
Go ahead.
the bolt fires up into the air, and as it fires up, it turns to a shimmering gold color, loses its form, and bursts with a pop, sailing down this golden glowing flare that basically irradiates the area around Ritual, 10 foot in every direction, in golden light.
I am the golden one.
Money, 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 money.
So,
Proud
quick
sons
question
of Macedon.
about this guy. He uses his fists, obviously. But do they count as anything other than natural weapons? It's for the purposes of a feat.
It is unclear.
Dicks. Okay. So basically,
He appears to be wearing at least gauntlets.
okay. I'm only asking because there's a feat defensive weapon training, and I have to name his fighter weapon group, and then I get AC against that weapon group. But I might pass on that. I will first and foremost use my final 2 flexes to compensate for my shit armor, and I'll get armor focus and dodge. So I am sitting at. Come on. Fucking keyboard's not working. Okay. So I'm at 19 AC. And for my let's see, my swift action, I'm going to boost. Is that acceptable, Bill? Does he have any counters to boosts?
No. Though I do know a feat that does that.
Oh shit. Well, but before I initiate said boost, I'm gonna dump a +8 into it due to inexplicable luck. I'm gonna make this happen. Okay. So I will attempt to boost with Tornado Slam, and it's going to be a climb check against his CMD.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to try that first and foremost. You're going into orbit, you stupid mutt. So that's a 39.
Oh, shit. That succeeds.
Yay! Okay. So with that being a success, thank fuck, I can now throw him 30 feet in any direction. So, including up. So I'm going to throw him 30 feet up.
Okay, is that 30 feet above you or above his original position?
Above his original position. So he
There you
won't
go.
actually move. He'll just get tornado slammed into the ground. And that's 3d6 worth of falling damage, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And also, let's see, what other nonsense happens because... Okay, so he's now prone. So it's what, -4 AC against melee, +4 against range.
See, because he went 30 feet up in the air and he came back down, do I get an attack opportunity?
Nah,
and
it
just
says
leave
it
him?
doesn't provoke.
Yeah,
Can I
unfortunately.
skeet shoot him?
Yeah.
Skeet, skeet, skeet.
Can I just hold my sword up while I'm lying on the ground and let him land on it?
Okay.
Okay,
So
he
now,
takes 8 points
I have
damage.
to move adjacent to him.
Though I will say, he does land upon his feet.
Does he? Oh, ooh. Fuck. Okay, so he...
Knocker, from where you're standing, you notice that his boots are nice.
Hey, I want them.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I did this.
It's gonna fucking out to that. All right,
Three stri-
but
yeah, his full plate has 3 stripes down the side.
Oh fuck! It's an elf.
Actually, no, this is old. I forgot. This is actually a very old suit of armor. It's only 2 stripes because the communists thought it would be too flashy to have 3.
so he's a Slav. Whoa!
Sleuth.
Untermensch.
Okay, so but he is locked. He doesn't get a saving throw against my lock, so
Oh,
he cannot move unless he murders me.
Normally, lock requires a reflex save.
It says in the boost that he doesn't get a saving throw.
If it specifies, then.
Yeah. So that was my boost. Now, how to...
Where do I go next? What do I do, guys? Tell me what to do.
I could just flurry strike him, I guess.
Grab him by the balls.
I must point out to everyone else what this looked like is that Gazup was upfield, flung this guy into the air, and he kind of just did a full orbit and landed back on his feet.
Is that all monk cake?
Wait, so that tornado thing wasn't a standard action?
No, it's a boost.
Oh,
Yeah, tornado sounds weird.
That's what I'm saying. It's fucking awesome.
I'm really glad that Forest kept it as it was, because originally there were plans to change that to a standard, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Okay. What do you guys think? If I grapple him, he takes -2 to all his attacks and combat maneuvers, and he also can't move. He can't move anyway. And then he loses dexterity. Or I can just punch him in the face. What do you guys think?
I will say this: his armor is covered in spikes.
Yeah. I specifically remember that. Motherfucking armor spikes.
The hat will probably kill him, but if you miss, because remember this dude's got an AC of like between 27 and 30.
True.
But also got fists of steel powered by Lazaga.
Oh,
You can't just rapid fire change between accents. It's disorienting. It's like being in the elevator for too long, and then the inertia gets to you.
And he not like while he's in the air, this guy punches him. I mean, how hard is it?
I think I'll just flurry strike. Why not? Let's see. I did not. Actually, yeah, I'm going to declare touche, so I get a +2 to the attack. Boom.
Hey!
That will hit.
Don't forget, Punchy.
I do.
Plus 1d8 from the gold.
Yeah. Okay, so damage. This will do a little bit more since I'm in punch field mode. That's 31 +2 since it's 2 hits. From
2d8.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, so 33 plus 1d8. And do I have Nuka's boost at all, or did that run out?
I've never used it.
Okay.
Did you get that feat that lets you combine all your attacks into one roll?
No, this is a flare strike. This is just 2 hits.
Oh no.
I wish I could get that, but I don't think I can.
There is a piece of his armor flashes a dull amber. Can you do me a big favor and just give me the minimum value that damage can do?
Minimum value. Okay. So 2d6, that would be 2 plus 7 minus 2. Actually, wait. Let's see. Yeah, so that would be
Oh god.
7 plus 7 plus 2. So that's 16.
Okay. Then it deals 16 points of damage as you see an amber field of energy flow over his body. And it doesn't stop the attack, but it does do a lot to weaken it. Afterwards, you can see this small amber gem that's glowing red hot on his armor. You see it burn to a kind of a greyish black.
Okay. So I did my move, did my standard, did my swift. So I think that's all.
Okay.
Let's hope he understands that you are the bigger danger to the moment than Naka.
Question is he going to kill one of us or all three of us at the same time? That's the question, isn't it?
Keep in mind, I'm 540 feet in the air, straight above him. So
I'm aware. There are characters I have seen played in games that could jump up and catch you. That's the fucked up thing.
Well, speaking of jumping and catching, is there any way that I could, like, I don't know, dampen his fall?
By catching him, yeah.
I don't know if that would fuck up his attack, but
Well, if you catch him and swing him,
Like Hulk with Loki.
I got it all planned. Okay, we gotta do it by the book. So
I just don't want you to die. That's the thing.
okay.
okay. He's going to turn to Punchy, looking at the dent in his armor and where the scattering of spikes have been ripped off him from the sheer impact. And he's going to do his best to put his fists through your torso.
So it's a regular attack?
He's attacking with both his fists in one fluid motion.
Okay, I'm going to use best weapon as theirs. Counter that.
Okay, attempt your disarm.
That's the climb check to negate the attack.
Yeah, and to try and attempt to disarm them.
Let's see. So the DC is his attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
And I will climb against that. I will climb the fist. Get the top of the mountain, boy.
Oh, the clash of the fists.
Let me double check something. Yeah, I'll pop that. Okay. That successfully negates the attack. You just catch his fists in movement. You can actually feel the wind buffering against your body, nearly knocking you off balance.
Okay.
Oh,
As you
And
block him.
also, this roll will count towards a disarm attempt against him.
Okay. It is
Just
very
gonna-
difficult to disarm someone of gauntlets.
Okay. That's fine. I just needed to dodge the attack. All right. Continue.
Okay. As his swift action, let's see what we got here.
Wait, he attacks with a swift?
No, I'm just looking what I can do with the swift action.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's about to
Okay.
panic. I don't know what bullshit this guy could pull.
With his swift action, he will flex.
Try to flex on me.
You can see, let's put it this way, he is flexing such that you can see the muscle twist in on itself and tighten through the plate armor.
Jesus Christ!
So he is also a brawler. So it's bull versus cat, essentially. It's fucking bull rush.
Well,
man.
he does use tiger style.
Ooh, so this is this got a little
Cat
bit
fight.
interesting.
He also uses Bulette style, so it's like catfish. Half cat, half land shark.
Bland.
Anyway,
Clayman, fucking end him. Put him away.
We were gonna do exactly what you wanted to do. So, I have only one question. What kind of action is it to drop my entire inventory?
it is a free action to drop what you're wielding. And then it's if you've got quick draw, you can do it as a free. If you've not got quick draw, it's a part of a move action. And you can draw one item for every arm you have because you have multi-weapon fighting.
Can't he just turn the rapier bag upside down and just let it rain rapiers on top of him?
I would like to eventually be able to do that, but for now, no, I don't want to be able to do that. Okay, so give me just 1 second. I need to check my inventory real quick.
Someone make a note to give that as his high-level ability and just literally give him Gates of Babylon.
Gates of Babylon. Oh,
Okie dokie. So,
Gilgamesh.
Bill, from 540 feet above that cunt, I let go of 2 of my rapiers, and I drop my fishing kit, my summoner's kit, my dungeoneering kit, and one of my masterwork dual throwing knives.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to make a siege engineering roll.
Oh god, I don't like where this is going.
As this is technically a bombardment.
Oh god.
There's rules for that.
There are rules for that. It's
Dubsky,
an
I'm
it's an
so
in check.
sorry, Dubsky. Dubsky, I'm so sorry.
Dubsky's,
Fun fact,
you're
siege
sorry,
engineering
Dubsky.
is actually fairly easy to use because it is a fixed DC attack roll using int. However, if you roll poorly, this is going to go really badly for everyone.
Okay. So, is it?
Not me.
Can I use engineering, or do I have to use siege engineering?
You may use engineering at a penalty.
Do I know what kind of penalty that is?
It's, I believe, -5.
So glad I'm lying on the floor with 8 health. This is going to go well.
Oh, look on the bright side, Nucker. You get a +4 to AC versus this attack if it goes wrong.
I might have 8 DR against this if it's.
Be
considered
more
a ranged
worried if
attack.
he rolls a 1, and I then have to roll on the fucking like crit fumble tables for each person in the attack.
Right. So it doesn't change shit. I'm gonna go with engineering. I channel my inner sacred geometry without actually doing sacred geometry. I just start calculating shit in my.
I mean, this, funnily enough, this is a situation where the sextant might come in handy,
Fuck.
as a sextant is the kind of basis as to what like mortar sites are based on.
Okay.
But it's more a horizontal thing. Than a
Since
vertical.
I don't like taking back actions, I don't do that.
Mhm.
I stick with what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
So, I also put inspiration into it. This is the longest rolling the dice that I've ever seen. And it's making me increasingly nervous.
Yeah, the virtual dice are a bitch, aren't they?
Oh god. Oh god.
At least it wasn't a
Oh
1.
god.
You had to get a 15, by the way.
Wait, wait,
We
I
are
still got some-
going on a trip.
No! Wait, fuck.
Time to roll
Fuck.
for me to roll some scatter dice.
Oh god, no! No, Bill, no!
Well, I'm fucking
to treasure
dead.
this moment.
Thanks, Layman. I'm fucked.
Wait,
I can't believe you've done this.
Bill, okay. I want to be fair. Can I use my standard action to get there in time to get a bit of the bombardment myself? Would you allow
Oh
that?
my god!
You're
not gonna
trying
attack
to
the
teleport yourself into the line of the bombardment.
I
I'll
literally want
allow
to
it.
stand next. I
But-
literally want to stand next to the cunt, stretch out my arms, and scream, "Gates of death!"
I'll allow it, but you'll have to fall straight down to get the inertia to go in your favor.
Oh god, okay. So what exactly? would that do?
Basically, you teleport into the same location straight down.
Oh, exactly. I literally, basically, right where I'm right now.
Mhm.
Yeah, basically.
Let's both take off the wing emblems because I forgot to earlier. So yeah, okay. Again, take me through the items. It was 2 rapiers,
Yes. it
2
was
throwing
two
knives,
rapiers.
a fishing kit,
No,
and
no,
2 other
it was
kits.
No. It was 2 rapiers. 3 dungeoneering kits. 3 kits, like dungeoneering kit, fishing kit, summoner's kit, and 1 throwing knife. A masterwork throwing knife.
Okay, I
love
must stress, those kits are big. They're
I
like
know.
30-pound bags of junk.
you. I know.
I'm going to now have to look up what's in those, I hope you realise.
Okay, can I also... Okay, I don't want to scream Gates of Babylon, but as the bombardment is happening, I start reciting, "To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Rick and Morty.
I'm glad,
Humor
I'm
is
glad
extremely
that
subtle."
I'm glad that both the rapiers are hitting you. Okay, so that was a dungeoneering kit, and a fishing kit, and a summoner's kit.
Yes.
Okay, dungeoneering is that a deluxe or a regular?
It's a regular one.
Okay, it's a 25-pound bag of junk, including 2 candles, a chunk of chalk, a hammer, 4 spikes, 50 feet of rope, a lantern with 5 flasks of oil, 2 sacks, 2 torches, and 4 matches. So basically, you've been hit by a very small Irish car bomb.
I am so
You-
fucking sorry. I did not expect.
You should have stuck
Okay,
with the plan. Oh god!
Who did it hit?
Okay. Guess what? You're about to find out who that hit.
Oh no.
Okay.
Layman, why? Layman, why?
Okay. 2 rapiers.
Yes.
As you stretch your arms and recite the Rick and Morty meme, 2 rapiers strike you in the face. Like directly in the face. Like either side of the squiggly line.
Am I
And the
getting?
line
Am I?
is straight.
Oh, dude, am I getting like Asuka impaled like in the end of Evangelion?
Yeah,
Like,
you get Lance the Longinist.
holy fuck! Oh shit!
The Dungeoneer,
Congratulations.
the Dungeoneering kit plummets and hits Nucker square in the nuts.
For 7 points of damage.
Great.
No,
One out of
the
luck, mate.
as does the fishing kit,
Oh,
which luckily at £3 doesn't really do much. It just kind of annoys you. Imagine a pool cue being dropped from like 100 foot in the air. It's not going to be pleasant, but it's not exactly going to
On in my dick.
No, you should be more worried about the bag that has the fucking hammer in it.
How much damage do I take?
Give me a second. I'm not done yet.
I'm fucking dead. You're gonna fucking outright just end me, son, this time.
The throwing knife drops down to the right of Dubsky and narrowly misses his face.
Basically,
Can we fluff it up to say like
in-
little fist ears batted away? Can
What
we
you
fluff
see
that way?
is on the ground, the knife has been embedded up to the very end, but it landed hilt first. So the blunt end has been impacted into the ground.
holy fuck!
And okay, so knife, 2 of the kits. The last one's the summoner's kit. Let's have a look at what that is.
So does
But you guys at home weren't expecting fucking this, because I sure wasn't. Okay,
anything
summoners.
even hit that cunt?
Kit includes a backpack, a bedroll, a belt pouch, a flint and steel, an iron pot, a mess kit, soap, 10 torches, 5 days of trail rations, and water skin. So essentially, what happens to Dubsky is he gets fucking Goma piled, where he gets hit with fucking bars of soap and a fucking steel pot.
How about bread?
I'm so fucking sorry.
Did
You
anything
fucked
hit the guy?
Yeah, that's the question.
And I want to see anything else.
I DM'd Layman the plan. He didn't read it.
I'm sorry, I rolled a lot of 8s on the scattered dice. Which is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 2 8s, 2 2s. So, let's calculate that full damage, shall we?
I'm gonna be rolling a new character. Let
think-
me know once it's done.
Okay, let's be nice and cap that damage at 20d6. Let's go ahead and roll 20d6 for each person.
Each.
Oh, it's good. It's so good.
Okay, first up is Layman. Oh, that looks so good with digital dice. Jesus Christ! Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, that's a lot of...
Why is like what?
That's a whole lot of nastiness.
Okay, let's pay it forward. You take 75, Nucker takes 67. And Nucker gets to...
I'm dead. I'm actually just full on dead.
Nucker gets to roll for Dubsky.
Oh,
To roll for me, what?
You were paying it forward because Layman rolled as well as I did.
oh, great.
If you would prefer to roll for yourself, I'll allow it.
So
Okay.
Roll for me.
You can either roll for yourself or for Dubsky. It's your choice.
okay,
Oh,
so
God.
Let's hope for
Or health.
all once.
Even if it was all ones, he'd probably die.
He's on like
Oh.
8 hit points.
Easy.
Yeah,
The important thing to note is that he, being a vampire, is rather resilient.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just roll for you, Dubsky. Fuck it. I'm dead anyway, so I'll hopefully this will be
Good job,
easier
Layman.
for you.
How is
You killed him again.
Ooh. This plan has gone poorly.
You
Okay.
fucking killed everybody, Layman. You fucking...
Hang on. I need to look up what happens when a vampire from fucking Lords of Night gets
Yeah, I'm
hit with
having-
enough damage to murder most people.
I was an agent for the elf guy all along.
Yeah, sure you were, you fucking retard.
I'm so fucking sorry.
This could have gone better.
Wait,
Which number was mine again? The
Oh, and on
67?
top of all that, because there are items on the ground, now fucking, before he can help you, Mud has to come over here and count them all.
Oh fuck!
Okay.
Oh no.
wait, I just realised this is a good thing. Now me and Mud can take over the party as the big brain Rick and Morty watchers.
See, here's the thing. You know that.
Oh,
that,
God, what have we done?
You know that like what do you call it? The the long range meme. This is what it's all about. We've updated the school shooter fucking mentality.
I have to. Jeez, I have to actually look up like vampires in this version are weird. Like they're not any hard to kill.
The humor is extremely subtle and without a solid grasp of theoretical physics.
I made a
Jokes.
comic of what happened now. It's in the. It's in the.
In the arms of the angels, fly away.
Oh no! Oh, I can be your angle and your devil.
If this Pathfinder campaign hasn't been completely ruined, never do that again, Layman.
I mean, everything's fine still, you know. We're still good.
I can't believe it. Dr. Dave called it. It is rocks fall, everyone dies, but it's not me that's doing it. Oh, the hubris of man.
Fucking low brain intellect.
Fucking Jesus
the higher-
Christ. This might be the most catastrophic event I've ever seen.
Oh,
Like it was a sound plan, but this is what the term danger close was invented for. This is like
The
saying,
higher the-
you know what I should do? I should fire this basilisk earthshaker cannon next to my face, and then teleport myself directly into the path of the shell.
I could do that. I like the idea of that.
Okay, I have a small request. Can someone make me 3 ghost tokens?
I get
There's bound to be a Gazorpa. There's bound to be a Garfield ghost.
Wait. A ghost token for me as well? I survived that.
Oh,
for
in that
you
case, yeah.
or for the
Oh yeah.
In that case, just
or for the elf guy who's probably still
probably roll
alive.
it in.
I'm just currently. I'm just currently floating above my corpse.
Yeah, I'm
staring
rolling a
directly at
reflex. I'm
Layman.
rolling a reflex save for him, to be fair, and he rolled a 4. So, so it tells me Mr. Siege and can't block siege attacks is about to get reduced to a fine mince.
Misses every single shot. Misses. Just
Okay.
Like the chat says, Layman falls, everyone dies.
The
So,
higher they
Nuka, did you
fly-
roll for you or did you roll for me?
He rolled for you. He rolled damage for
I rolled
you.
for you.
Okay.
Well, no, hold on, because I've got 8 DR, 3 for ranged, and
DR does. I will say DR does not stack, so it would be DR5 silver.
Ew, okay, so I would take 68, so it would be at -5.
Okay. So there are people who aren't reduced to vapor. Not many. On the
I'm
plus
actually-
side,
Actually, wait,
not-
hold on. I got some extra con from the from going Gazorpazorp. So if I go from +4 to +5 con, that's 1 times my
can
level.
I
Hold on,
use-
Ritualist.
Yeah.
1 point times my level would be the extra HP that I get.
1 times your level is 7.
So I would be at 2 health. So I survived. Holy shit.
Easy. All according to
Yeah.
plan.
Is that why
Good.
Nuck is
We good.
Is that why Nuck has been reduced to dust?
Good question, Bill.
Am
Bill.
I actually like fucking vampiric gas now? Am I a
No.
fart?
you know, like in Bloodborne, where there's that the leader of the Vile Bloods who just, like, gets beaten to a pulp, and you just kind of scrape her up, and then you revive her.
Yeah, it's kind
That's
of like
basically
that. To be honest, it's not far off
Bill,
what this
a
is.
question. Can I use my magic hand to basically direct the items toward me. I think the Naka is within the 50-foot range.
Unfortunately, none of the items are high enough value to be moved by your ability. None of them are. That's the thing. None of these are expensive. Like the only thing that was worth more than 100 gold was the knife, which missed.
You cheap fucking cunt, Lehman.
Now, if you'd actually dropped something worth half a shit, maybe we could have prevented it. No, I'm joking. This was the dice fucking you.
Bill, I respect your input and all, but you failed to realize that, for example, the terrain is now heavy, and
Can you consider that Naka is half buried under the stone of the...
You dropped a hammer on his dick from, like, lower orbit. You fucking Mjolnired the shit out of poor Naka, and now he's dust.
Naka, I fucking love you. I'm so sorry. A man who got
his soul dive kicked out of his body earlier has now been coup de grace by the dice gods because Roll20 cannot withhold its own bloodlust and desires the souls of the fucking merc players.
How could this happen to me?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And I'm going to say, as he looks up in this and watches the debris fall towards him, you hear him whisper in Elvish, "Oh, I have wasted my life." As the cutlery set from Meskit, it just goes through him.
Jesus.
He explodes. He
killed by spoons.
The knot. Actually, you know what? I'll say that as the throwing knife falls, he hits him in the eye socket, and he explodes into black burning gas. It's to the point where there's eye gaps for the helm, but he has taken so much damage that it's like the heat of it is exploding out of the eye sockets like jet engines. Jesus. You know when you see like a really fierce flame and it starts sputtering out of a gap at very high speeds? It's that, but in every orifice on his armor, and the armor falls to the ground. This black and scorched hulk of iron. And these are deathly quiet. The day has been won, but at what cost?
Is Naka still alive in any form?
Hold on, turn order's not over yet.
My ghost is floating above my pile of mulch. Literally, I'm just a pair of legs sticking out of the ground with a hammer.
You're not even that, to be honest.
Pointing directly down with the
I turn to Naka and I say, "So, about that hammer, I have no idea where that came from."
Now, hold on 1 second. Turn order's not done yet. Layman.
Mm-hmm.
What's your CMD?
Depends. Are you attacking me?
I am grappling you.
As a part of an attack or just grappling?
Just the grapple.
Mm-hmm. That is 29 plus 2, 31. It's 31 and I got blur.
What is blur?
Mischance. He rolls when you attack and hit, he rolls a percentile. If it gets within that percent chance, it misses automatically.
Okay.
Mischance is bullshit, by the way.
Okay. During the entire time my ghost has been there, it's just been staring at Layman the entire time in silence with a burning hatred unfathomed by that which no one has ever seen on likes of this plane.
I wonder if I can get like a tint on that makes it look a bit more ghostly.
So wait, what was the roll for the mischance?
You hit, right? But I would like to know, Bill, can I use my acrobatic dodge against the grapple check?
I don't think so. I thought it was.
You can use counters versus grappling.
Mm-hmm.
It says normally be hit with a melee or ranged attack roll.
Yeah,
so I don't
grappling
know.
maneuvers are considered attack rolls. Intimidation's considered an attack roll for reference.
I roll knowledge arcana to see if I can hold Naka in any form bounded to not
Do
disappear.
you know a ritual that might be able to work, but you'd need a reagent? If you find some thinnorn, it's a metal that binds a soul.
Oh, can we do the Dubsky thing real quick?
Sure.
Right. I drop my rapiers to the ground, and I raise my hands up, and I let the grapple check happen.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna try to break out of it?
No, I let everything happen you wanna do against me. Because I also have a nihilistic outlook, just as Rick, which is deftly woven into his characterization. His personal philosophy draws heavily from Narodnaya Volya literature, for instance. The fans understand this stuff. They have the intellectual
All right.
capacity
I'm rolling to
appreciate.
pin, putting a sock in his mouth. I'm tying him up, putting him over my shoulder. We're leaving.
Yeah, could somebody scoop me into a bucket, please?
Okay, a reminder, some of the items in that kit that hit you was a pot, some nails, and oil, and matches.
That's pretty hot.
There's not a lot of you left.
I just
In
No,
fact, honestly,
Nuka,
that's the thing
remember-
that killed. That's honestly the thing that killed the shit out of you the hardest.
Nuka, remember when I said we should put in money to the NHS, the Need Health Soon Fund thing? This is why we need it.
I've still got 9k. I'm resurrecting you, Naka, no props.
Is there anything resembling like a corpse, or is it just a mush left?
Pretty mushy to be fair.
Yeah.
The gear that the elf was using is intact.
Yeah,
Scorched.
Yeah, is there
Well,
any?
I'm probably going to need new kit now. Is my sword okay? Tell me the sword's okay.
The sword is okay. The sword will regrow if given time.
Is my hand okay?
The question is, can we scoop up Naka and just revive him later when we get the metal? Or
Okay, take me a perception check.
anybody?
Ritualist mainly.
yeah, just to find. Sorry.
Layman, I would have done non-lethal damage to you with just a regular attack, but since you can die from non-lethal damage, I just defaulted to
Can
critical.
somebody heal
Here we
Dubsky
go.
in case a fucking fart comes over? Oh my god, I'm all blue.
You're a force ghost now.
You're gonna need to heal me because when I go out of Gazorpazorp, I will faint.
Okay.
Fun fact: you can tint icons if you go into the options.
Alright, why don't somebody come over here, grab one of these tarps, and then just scoop up everything in the general vicinity of where I was, put it in the tarp, and we'll carry it home.
Duck,
We'll
have we
stick it
got
in that bucket I was sleeping in after the drinking night, and we'll fill it with blood.
Duck, have we got any jars that we can put in?
We have a pot from the sky that fell.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, that'll work.
second.
Why don't you just open up one of your wee bin robots and put me in there?
I mean, I probably
That
have an
sounds
alchemy
gross, to be
kit. I
honest.
could put Nuka in a couple of vials. Granted. Bill, would I gain any bonuses to extracts if I use Nuka to create them?
Yes.
You know, in canon now, the first time that fucking I get killed was by Doppler layman, and now I've been killed by actual layman.
Oh my god, this is so ironic.
Also, please remember that fucking Rapier's crit on me.
Oh yeah.
Without
that
any
makes sense.
crit chance.
If you prefer, we could have the pot hit Layman and the rapiers hit you.
Oh, I mean, get fucking Longinus with the fucking rapiers, That's pretty hot.
There's an old saying:
Uh,
history doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme.
You are a fucking idiot, layman. Jesus Christ.
Mate, what the
haven't-
fuck are you crying about, you fucking immortal piece of shit? Nothing happened, man. I still got 9k to resurrect just about anyone.
No, I'm not upset about it. I'm just like, you are a fucking
Mate,
idiot.
this plan... Okay, listen, Naka, this plan went marvelously. Did I kill him? I did kill him, okay? If you want to do, if you want to cut down a forest, there will be splinters, okay?
Okay, Nuka, do me a favor. Go onto the Trove and look up. There should be an undead character race PDF.
What is the truth?
Hang on. I mean, our completely legitimately acquired folder of also completely legitimate Pathfinder PDFs.
Oh.
Shush.
But Ritualist, can you heal me?
Oh, did you pay your Pathfinder license for that?
I did.
Heal.
Okay, you want it would be under monster classes, undead. There will be the listings for the ghost.
Do I heal the Dubsky with this?
Yes. It's level plus wisdom.
My wisdom, his wisdom.
His.
Yeah. You pick up my cloaker resistance +2 and just carry all my stuff in that, will you?
Also, Bill, do I notice any of the elfish warrior remaining, or had they all fucked off? You know, the ones, the captain.
The others fucked off, but something was left behind for you. More like something was, well, there are a couple of things that have been left behind. More like something was dropped.
Where?
Next to the, to your immediate south is the chained up Thrall, who was casting the ritual earlier to conjure lightning. He does not appear to be here of his own volition. He appears to be one of the elves' slaves.
Is he still alive or he's dead?
He's still alive. He's cowering. He seems terrified of everything. It doesn't really... It's not really apparent if he can see or not.
Is he chained or what?
He is manacled, hands and feet, and throat.
Okay.
In fact, there is a bag over his head, and which is held in place with a spiked iron collar.
Can we remove it without harming him?
Yes, but it will be tricky. There is a fairly archaic-looking lock involved.
Does anybody in the party knows how to unlock this thing? Disable device or something?
We got this, boys. Big brain.
The testicles I've lost.
1 second.
Why are we here? Just a cipher.
Oh, I have a 12 on that.
By the way, I took one testicle from the pile and using it as a bouncy ball, to relax, the squeezy ball.
Mate, the testicles are no longer intact, mate. They were destroyed by a hammer from over 500.
You form the bladder and the kidneys into a fidget spinner.
There's a disabled device, by the way.
Okay. You can get him. You can loosen it a bit. There are a lot of strange torsion locks and ratchets involved.
Is there any magical lock or something?
Some of it is pseudo-magical, yes, and a lot of it had to be made using magical means, whilst not being strictly magical in itself. It's made of this blast-hardened bronze that's already thick with verdigris.
Can you use this magical device to unlock it or inspect it first?
If you could get it back to the lab, you could get it off no problem with some time. But in its current state, trying to remove it out here would be tricky and potentially cause injury, because this is, I can tell you right now with those kinds of rolls, you can tell it's trapped, very heavily trapped. That if he were to try and remove it himself, and you assume it's a he, it's hard to tell under all the clothing and muck. It would probably decapitate him.
So basically, can we just remove the bag from his head and?
The bag appears to be sewn onto his face.
So
you can loosen the ratchets a little bit, such that he can move of his own volition. But actually getting him back to, it will take time to get him back to. Yeah.
So basically, I'll just hold his hand or her, whatever, gently, and just slowly tap on the hand to soothe him.
They flinch as you take the hand, but they follow. It appears as though they're only vaguely aware of what's going on around them. That said, you can feel that at a touch of their hand. You can tell they're very potent in terms of magic.
Yeah. Basically, you know how you whisper to the child to soothing, just not to be startled. Is there anything left other on this pile of ritualistic
Yes.
shit?
There are several piles of incense that are still burning, some that are not ignited yet, and there are 3 sticks of chalk.
I take everything.
Okay.
Put out the fire in the incense.
Hmm.
Can Nuka possess my hat?
Well,
As a ghost,
I actually looked up. I can possess things.
yeah. Technically speaking, you could possess the body that Punchy is using.
I could compete with Punchy for dominance of the ship.
Welcome to stage 2 of the campaign, where we play Everyone is Punchy.
Oh, might. Okay. Mate. Nuka. Become my Eidolon.
I was actually thinking that I could
Become my
become your
Eidolon.
Eidolon.
It's the only way, Nuka. It has to be
So,
done.
just one last thing I wanted to do before we kick off. I move here. I know that the captain, the guy in the bronze armor, fuck up in some direction.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm just going to piggyback
And I
off
just
Laven for now.
shout at the top of my lungs, "Tell to your lord to better tend to his land than to hunt some cheap swords. Otherwise, Trump's curse will haunt him." Scoring cheap points.
Ritualist, okay. Roll me perception. Ritualist, can you roll me 2 perception checks, please?
Yeah.
Okay. Successful.
Cool.
That's definitely successful. Okay. Step 1. As you are walking off to shout abuse at him, you step on something.
Oh shit.
And you find something. Don't worry, it's not a bad something, it's a good something. It appears that whoever ran off this way dropped something.
Ooh, shiny.
It appears to be an amulet of some sort.
Do I know what it is?
It's not clear at the moment.
Arcana. Defense.
Turns out it's just the bracer that we've been wearing, except in necklace form.
Layman, I'm giving you my ability to talk to everybody telepathically within 100 feet.
Nuka, you should be able to change your icon yourself.
Oh,
If you go
can
into if you go into your character sheet in the journal, you should be able to change it yourself. So could people please stop looking at me the admittedly very nice ghost Nuka picture? I don't know. I am proud of Force Ghost Nuka.
How do I add it as a separate thing?
If you go into edit and then click on your icon on the image itself, you should be able to replace it.
Alright, I'm going to have to get the other one back, Christ.
What, the other icon?
Get the other
I've already got it.
ghost. So I don't know where I left it.
Bill, is there anything worth ornamenting off the dude's, well, the base that is left of him?
The armor itself would probably be the closest. If it were a gauntlet, maybe. Or you could rip the gem off.
Well, I could go for the gem. That seems pretty fucking red-pilled. All right. Bah!
Can I just do a quick like knowledge engineering on this whole like contraption that this fella's in?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Give me a second.
I love how the Nuka sprite is like translucent.
No, this is a completely new GIF.
I know. That's what I'm
Anyway,
saying.
whilst that's happening, Ritualist, if you open up the locket, you find something inside. There is a key.
Ooh.
It's not your kind of standard sort of key. It appears to. It's similar in size to the locket. It's almost like a scarab.
Is it similar to the locket that is used on the elf or something?
The elf did have a similarly styled gem on his armor.
This elf or the elf we beat in
The elf who got bombarded to death.
Yeah.
Okay, with that roll, you can tell what this is. It's what's called a Doomsday Key.
Nice.
It's a magical item dedicated to Grotus, the Death of Deaths. It's essentially, it protects the user against curses, as well as being able to put curses upon other people as a result.
Can I use it in some way to remove the bracelet from us? Or would I have to experiment on that?
You could experiment with it. Whilst worn, it gives a bonus versus curses, but it explicitly doesn't help against curses that you already suffer from.
And
But okay, here is I'll link its full stats. 3 times a day, you can pick up to 4 creatures within 20 feet of you and make them scared, essentially, if they fail a will save. And once a day, you can use it to cast Bestow Curse, which is a fairly potent spell.
did my 17, was I able to salvage that gem?
Yes. And to your surprise, it's actually mildly magical.
Okay.
It pulses with a dull amber light.
What's it called?
This is a custom item. It is simply entitled the Amber Eye. What it does is once a day, you may use it to cast the Damp Power Psionic ability, which forces any attack that hits you to be reduced to its minimum possible damage.
I love it. Now, what do I have to wear it, or is it just like
It has to be worn.
in what slot?
It takes up the chest slot
Chest slot.
or the neck slot.
He's going to be Captain Planet.
Interesting. Now, how big is it? Is it just like just a gem?
It's a gemstone. It's about the size of half the size of a palm. It's fairly sizable. It
Would it
appears
be
to be
possible-
literally a chunk of amber.
Would it be possible to like attach it to, I don't know, the crab gauntlet or something like that? Or would I need like do I need like a master craftsman to do that, or?
If you could certainly experiment with ritualist to see what you could attach it to, and it would probably change the way it worked as a result.
Okay.
But you could see that adding an item that dampens damage to a shield would be advantageous.
Right.
So,
Okay.
Where was it? Anyway, engineering. The manacles this thrall is wearing are ancient. As far as you know, there aren't any civilizations that are old enough and advanced enough to produce this. This is Aslanti make. Essentially, what you have in your hands here is a clockwork device magically manufactured during the Aslanti Empire.
Lemon, pick up my sword. I'm possessing one of your arms.
Explain that.
Naka, just possess your sword.
Also, can somebody heal Layman? I think he's like a 3 health or some shit like that.
Oh, ye, I've got this.
I healed Dubsky for 10 health or something.
Ye, there's 10 health for you.
You're a Catholic. What's this about atheist prayers? There's a regular. There's a
just
theistic prayers.
No. That's because it's light healing. I'll just fake roll my mid healing. I wish I had a mid healing and rolled that. Yeah, but you got 10 health more now, Layman.
Yay.
I am so tempted to just say "fuck you, duck" and just punch Layman in the face.
I still have 41 Eidolon HP.
I just realized that was the first time I got to use my new snake gun stand. Viva Las Vegas.
Oh, God.
Too soon.
Oh.
Not soon enough.
Too fucking soon.
Oh.
Oh, shit, I forgot.
You just got it.
The receiver isn't even cold yet. Oh,
Jesus.
the shell casings are still warm.
Precision is really high. Just
All right, are we done here, or can we go back and scoop
Yeah,
me into
anyway.
the glove and fill it with blood?
The second for the first perception check that you rolled, you notice some people approaching from the southeast.
Oh, Christ.
Fucking run.
One of which is familiar.
Oh, okay. Fucking stay.
One you recognise
oh
as
god.
Stan Lester.
Oh no.
The other three you don't recognise unless
Oh.
you roll me a knowledge local. One is a morbidly obese man pressed into a leather greatcoat and hat, walking along with a cane. One
Here's a
appears to
local
be a man garbed in a diving suit that is moving as if he's under incredible weight. And the third one is a man in loosely fitting ranger's garb.
There's a 20 for knowledge local.
Okay. The other three, the top one, the one garbed in ranger's garb, is Sir Jared. He's one of the knights of the realm, and he's one of the head members of the Foresters Guild, also known as the King's Foresters. Essentially, what they do is they scout the wildernesses of the island, which there are a surprising number of, and keep the peace as best they can in the wilderness. The morbidly fat man is a man by the name of Simon Helmet, though to everyone who will ask, he introduces himself as Shimon Hilmo. He's one of the local deputy arbiters, they're referred to as. They're the constabulary, essentially. They're politicians. He's also infamous for his awkwardness, his excess, and being a sphere that walks like a man. The gentleman in the diving suit you heard rumours of.
Is that Sargon in the diving suit?
No, Sargon's in the bottom right.
Who's Sargon? Is Stan Lester?
Yeah.
It's
Remember, he was the guy who owns the toy shop?
I thought he was
Yeah.
Molester.
Yeah, but why is he?
No.
Why is he like? Why is he fucking young now?
I made a new
Because-
picture.
Yeah.
Oh,
He drank some more water.
Rehydrated.
Exactly. With-
I just realised this has turned into fucking Jericho. I'm just going to switch between all the party members.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
I don't care what
Clive
people
Barker.
say.
I basically.
I don't care what people say. I liked fucking Clive Barker's Jericho.
That was a good game.
It was not, but I liked it.
I mean,
It was sure as fuck a Clive Barker game. Oh, I love
the
me some Clive.
visuals were good. The
I
gameplay not so
basically,
much, but as a
raised
whole,
my
I
hand.
enjoyed
You don't need to cast message. You can talk to him telepathically because I'm your Eidolon at the moment.
I basically raise my hand in greeting and say, Lester, you are a sight for sore eyes. I hope. And who are your friends? Because I don't know.
As soon as I went over to your place to drop some stock off, and Vilman and told me you guys had gone out running after some elves. I got as many of the constabulary as I can and came fast as I could.
Well, we hoped you could reach faster. We had some casualties, but hopefully we can recover from them.
I do the SpongeBob meme. We had some casualties.
That's not too bad anyway, at least.
Before Seamus starts exorcising Nuka.
I hope before I hope that somebody whispers to me who the gentlemen are, or before I ask them who they are.
Yeah, I telepathically contact Ritualist, and I tell him that those are the 4 sages of the wild. They are 4 druids. They're the guardians of this plane. and they have come to steal our souls.
I tell Ritualist the actual information.
Oh, fuck you!
I ban Layman from chat for 24 hours.
User has left the channel.
Cabal.
It's not even like Discord rules. It's like IRC rules. It's like, oh,
It's not even rules.
what fucking potato was this armband built on?
I basically approach them and look to the arbiter. I assume he's the most important one.
Yes, especially if you ask him, he will argue to great lengths as to why he is the most important one. He's the deputy arbiter for a place to the south called Castletown.
I basically bow my head slightly and say, "My lord, I have been told that you are the most important person currently in front of me."
It's about time someone managed to give me the respect I deserve.
There is no point in unnecessarily disrespecting the authorities, my lord.
The man in the diving suit kind of looks to Shimon, looks to you, and kind of shakes his head slightly.
What happened?
So hard to keep.
Sorry, finish, Bill. Sorry.
So hard to find good help these days. Anyway, here you gentlemen have gotten into some troubles with our local elf population.
No, my
Around
lord.
here, boss. No elves around here, boss. We were just casting a satanic ritual.
Can I bury Layman?
Yeah, I believe the punch is still holding.
Yeah, you are tied up. I can.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know that. Sorry.
Basically, I tell to the Lord. This has not been the local population. They have been from the island of Eidolon. Do I pronounce that right?
No.
They seem to believe we have come in possession of one of their artifacts for some unknown reason.
Oh, one knife is as good as another. But the whole lot of the police saw, as far as I'm concerned. I've heard, but what's important is I've heard word of your good work. The IRA, was it?
Yep.
It's the Independent Reclamation Association, my lord.
Fantastic.
But you can call us the Ra.
Yeah, fair colours are there.
Oh, I do love an organization that can keep their name concise. Saves the scribes and ink.
So, what are you wanting, big man? What's the problem? I see from the inside of Ritualist's head.
Would you like to come back to our place for a bit of refreshment to leave this ghastly residence? We can talk in details over there.
Oh, contra. Yes, we're here to invite you to ours.
When?
I would like to.
We would not like to be rude. You're in the back, shut the fuck up.
No. I would like to telepathically contact them and scream, "I am a fair maiden! Those ruffians are trying to kidnap me!"
Roll bluff.
Who has the bucket of Naka, by the way?
But
Naka is basically in a bucket, in a bottle,
no.
and in a rag. He's
Oh god, are we going towards like future armor rules where there's a bottle of Nuka and someone could accidentally drink him?
No. All my bits and stuff is scooped up in my cloak of resistance, and it's being carried as a bloody dripping sack. And currently, my spirit is sitting inside Ritualist.
Oh, there was definitely a bloody sack.
And I also point to the poor elf over there. We will, if you know by any chance the ways to help that unfortunate souls, we have some means, but assistance is always welcomed.
Oh, bring him along. We'll have the head scroll. Look at him.
Again,
If not, then we can certainly get Dario to have a look at him.
Yeah.
Again, I speak from nowhere, and I basically say, so when are you wanting us to come visit you? Because we've got to recuperate, as you can tell, since my voice is coming from nowhere.
He doesn't appear to have heard you.
But I think I heard him, so...
Yeah, you
Do they react to my thingy?
Is there visit
question.
necessary? Can I
teacher.
finish?
Yeah, go ahead, Richless, and then we'll.
I ask, is our visit needed immediately, or can it wait for us to heal our wounds? We are quite badly.
Oh, we'll have our men stitch you up. Don't worry about it. We spare no expense in the constabulary.
All right. Well, in that case, fuck up. I'm just going to say.
Then we are your humble guests, my lord.
No, wait. No. I'm popping in him. Sup? How you doing?
I do ritual to stop Naka from.
You don't do shit. Get fucked.
Do you think they're going to react well to a vampire talking to them from inside their head?
I'm not a vampire. I'm a ghost. You racist.
Well,
Mortally challenged.
No,
Yeah, Bill.
I regret to inform you, but we really need to sort some things right now. You're hearing my voice in your head, but I can't exactly head out at the moment. I'm really not doing very well. Okay?
Everyone else watches this, sees him, Jared, calmly reach into his own mouth, grab hold of something, and forcibly yank Nuka out.
Sup?
He's still got you by the scruff of the neck.
I know.
He's got a grip like iron.
Sup?
Can anybody else see Nuka at this point?
He's a ghost. He's not actually until he gets high level as a ghost, and you do need to take levels as a ghost. He's not actually incorporeal. He's just kind of he's like Slimer. He's semi-corporeal.
One sec. I'm going to roll a bluff here. Ooh, I've got such a high modifier. Oh, Bigora, 'tis a ghost. Shall I call the exorcist? What's it doing here? I'm guessing nobody believes that.
Also, Bill, is there a way to
I look at it.
do like an easier hit on someone?
Yeah.
I want to react to Layman's bluff, but I don't want to kill him.
Sam, you know, I was going to tell this guy that I'm having some issues at the moment, and we'll be with him soon as. Okay.
He just kind of glowers at you silently.
Sam! It too, you bitch! Fuck. This is not my day. I fucking hate you,
Oh, don't mind Sir Jared. He had a little bit of a run-in a while back and lost his tongue.
I possessed the wrong person then, Chris.
How ableist of you.
What's the top, man?
Can we just follow and go with them to the constabulary?
Oh, fuck it, fine.
You could try possessing the guy who's rumored to have leprosy.
I know.
Really, it's not like you're gonna catch it.
Alright, which one's the boss man?
Boss man is the fat man.
I officially tell you what the fuck.
Oh, him. Alright, so...
Okay, this is a stock image, I won't lie, but look at the fucking guy. Look at...
He looks like he commands, like...
I thought it was Jim Sterling.
I thought it was him as well.
No, it's just some fucking steampunk job right there.
Well, as you can see, I'm currently a ghost at the moment, and so I kind of want to get myself back together before heading out. Unless you've got a way to fix that at your place. Woo.
Yes, he told us he has the shit to fix at his place.
No, I'm sure we'll think of something. The Disney is surely to have some gubbin or something he can use.
Alright.
What is the name of the metal?
Thinorn. Thinaun.
Alright. Dubsky, put Layman down, will you? Come on, let's go.
He's tied up. He's under arrest.
Let his legs free and just hold on to him like a leash. I'm just going to sit on him now.
Okay. I will agree to this, but he's on my leash, and a short one at that.
In Layman's head, I'm just screaming, I'm Pickle Rick! I'm Pickle Rick!
I start screaming, oh, big reveal, I turned myself into a retard. I'm retard Lay!
I'm Ghost Knocker!
Does Layman get a +1 int modifier while this is happening?
Yes, please!
Okay. As you're kind of leaving the area, Jared and the gentleman in the suit, as well as Stan himself, will just go off to one side. Stan will go to you. Listen, I'll look down the shop while you guys are busy, okay?
Yeah, of
Ritualist,
course.
why did you roll a melee?
What did I what?
I think you clicked the button by mistake.
Who picked up my sack?
That's good because you rolled a 1.
I'm not.
That would have been bad.
No,
I think we left that behind, to be
Oh,
honest.
sorry.
No, Mud, did you say you picked it up?
No, I asked
I
you.
basically shake Lester's hand and said, "Thank you for coming to raid."
Whomstev
Least I can do.
Who is holding
Whomstev
like a
picked up
sack?
my shit.
We all
Yeah,
pick
it's
up
fine.
your shit. You're in pieces, basically.
No, like just scoop it all up, put it into the cloak of resistance.
Yes,
put it
yes,
up, let us
we
out.
already
Yes.
did that.
Who's holding it then?
I will. I'll hold everything.
There you go. Dubsky is holding the bag of me and my bits. Let's go.
Okay. As you're let off, you can see that Jared is actually joining on to members of the regular army, the Duke's Leopards. And there appears to be a full troop mobilization. There are men with pikes moving in formation, getting into place to seemingly repel any other invaders coming from the ocean.
I ask him basically. I mean, he can answer me with yes or no with nodding head. Orcs again?
Oh, few orcs. Now with the elves getting uppity, we felt the need to up the security level a little bit.
Yeah, makes sense.
I ask him, is it time for a Holocaust?
When is it?
If we had the funds to exterminate the knife ears, we'd have done it years ago. Unfortunately, those kinds of operations are expensive.
I've heard famines work good for that big aura.
You gentlemen, we have a much more important matter to deal with. And I hope you'll be open to the idea. But first, we must present you to the Arbiter.
I would like to. I would like to roll sense motive. I don't like this.
Can Layman use honesty while I'm his eidolon? Can Layman use Bushido while I'm his eidolon?
You can use it, but he doesn't benefit from it. But you've heard about the Arbiter. He's essentially the mainland's personal kind of governor for the region. He's also referred to as the Lieutenant Governor in a more formal sense, but Arbiter is his main title. Sorry, one moment. There's a prick with a fucking dirt bike riding past my house.
Ooh. Darken.
Fucking 50 cc's are cancer.
Well, at least we've done your learners.
Swear to fucking Christ, these things are just fucking push bikes with air horns tied to them.
It's the horse that's escaping again.
Don't worry, that'll come up later.
The horse found a vuvuzela.
Anyway. No, apparently he's not done. Just like talking amongst yourselves. Okay, I think it's over. Anyway,
Get the. Oh,
let's move you over to the new map.
fuck.
Throw yourselves down at the bottom.
Oh boy, lads.
You lads, you.
Does anyone else feel like having their masculinity threatened? To be honest.
Oh, I bet these people watch Rick and Morty.
Give me a second. I'm not sure what characters are here.
I bet a gold coin they watch Dexter's Laboratory.
The room is this enormous scribe's room. Each desk is in itself massive, 10, 15 feet across in some cases, festooned with the highest grade calligraphy equipment you've ever seen. There are similarly enormous suits of armor at each corner of the room, and a lush red velvet carpet that is, whilst aged, has aged well, despite all the stains.
What kind of stain?
Well, a little bit of blood from the bad old days, a little bit of just age and mildew, as well as some stains from the fact that this is a island, and thus the salt gets into the air very easily. The floor depicts several great murals of armored soldiers from days gone by, and the suits of arms themselves are enormous bronzed behemoths, suits for men easily 6-7 feet tall, wielding similarly sized halberds. At the top of a raised dais, sitting at a rather scarce desk, is a man garbed in military uniform of the mainland, more Taldoran than Ulven, and propping his own cane, again, against the table. To your left is a gentleman garbed in more southern clothing, close to Cardia and Taldor, and Absalom. He's got a large looking glass over his eyes. He peruses his various plants, and a very ornate contraption that seems to be allowing him more use of his left arm, some sort of prosthesis. To the right is a gentleman, clearly a scribe of some sort, bespectacled, a widow's peak, a very harsh-faced man. And of course, in front of you is the wobbling mass that is Deputy Arbiter Shimo. My lords, we have the gentleman in question here. Hopefully they should be able to help us with a little problem. Gentleman at the top merely motions for you to come forward.
I gently approach forward, and before the steps I take a small bow and approach after that to him.
Our Deputy Helmo takes a seat.
I have been told that you called for us, dear sir.
Very much so. Unfortunately, we can't meet under more idealistic settings. However,
All settings are realistic.
we have some very important work for you to do. Assuming my compatriots here see fit.
We have been told that this island is under heavy military preparation in the recent days. Are you expecting serious encounter? We already suffered two in the last 2 months. The orc invasion and the elves.
I believe it goes without saying that none of this leaves the room. However, we have reason to believe that the Mordant spy is operation against us, and thanks to you for confirming our fears, there is a bigger problem on the horizon. Nidal, just to the south, has fallen. Now, I'm no lover of the Nidalese, but as much as they may be a cursed tyranny of a nation, they are a rather important one. They're Cheliax's largest ally. And now we hear that it's fallen to some trumped-up tyrant. It means to push its empire outwards. Okay, the trumped up, the term trumped up was not intended to be a pun.
He's the best tyrant.
Booge. Okay, the fact that this character in question is called the Dread Emperor only makes this worse. Fuck's sake. Anyway. In any case, we have a small matter for you to clean up, which something we believe may be a complication of some of their interference with the Isle.
We had already dealt with several complications, some of them probably even unknown.
And the Disney's office sincerely apologizes for the inconvenience. We realize that you are business owners first and foremost, and business is the lifeblood of this nation.
I have to step forward.
A
Well,
lot of people
no
coming
nation-
after my restaurant. They're stealing my protein, and I'm not very happy. Today's not been a good day. We need your help, boy.
Well, we may have the solution to your problem. There is a creature that's been attacking the various merchants on the roads. And we fear that it may be attacking a major trade center soon.
How big is it?
It's been... He's as tall as you.
Is it a shrimp?
No. We fear it's worse than that. We fear it may be some kind of cockatrice.
I'm in.
I roll knowledge.
Oh god, I just realised I was muted. I said how soon?
Do you know what? But is Naka still dead, or has he been taken to the healing place?
He's still dead.
Yeah. How soon?
As soon as you can muster.
Okay.
It can wait maybe a day or two. We
have
can
you got any-
we can see to it that you're equipped as you see fit, at cost.
I'd like to have my body back. Could you help us out with that, please?
Tennis compatriots.
I basically
Chief Scribe LePage, Harbormaster Dario, could you help the gentleman in this capacity?
Oh, by the way, I said it while I was muted as well. I know who that is on the right. I fucking know. I fucking know who that is. By the way, everybody be on your fucking guard.
I have no idea who that is.
It's fucking Herbert West. It's the fucking reanimator for fucking H.P. Lovecraft.
Right, so it's not from H.P. Lovecraft, it's from the fucking movie, right?
Yes, well, it's the character for the movie, but fucking reanimator's a Lovecraft thing.
Yeah.
I know, but that's the con from... Is it?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's Herbert West.
He looks so different.
In the books, he's blonde and boyish and everything, but in the film, he's this nerd.
Okay. Okay, so basically, I don't care. You give us stuff, we kill stuff. That's a deal for me, you know? That's a deal right there.
Yep.
You'll be rewarded handsomely.
You bring me back, I'll scratch your back.
I want to be paid in traps and Tic Tacs. Mostly Tic Tacs.
We can have the finest confections brought straight to your door.
I don't care about confections, I want Tic Tacs.
Confections to Tic Tacs.
No, I want Tic Tacs.
I tell
He rubs the bridge of his nose. We'll have the Tic Tac sent to you.
Okay.
Does any of them know regeneration?
We can send away for a scroll, but I'm afraid it will take time.
Okay.
We have an image prepared of the beast in question. Dario, LePage, could you both see to it that they get the... You know... What was it you called it, LePage? It's a simple image, my lord. He waves a wand, and in a shower of light, an image begins to coalesce. And what you see chills you to the bone.
It's a cockatarask.
It's a chicken trask.
Yeah! Oh no 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 no! Oh no 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 no!
The Tarrascan has awakened, boys. Ooh, it's finger licking good.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna. I hope you're like. I'm just gonna watch the fucking chat. Oh yes.
Yeah, that was me. That wasn't no Thoth this time. That was me.
I put my hand on Dubsky's shoulder and I say, Dubsky, the holy grail of protein.
I believe we mentioned
shake
we
with
may have
delight.
solved your protein deficiency, sir. Whatever we've tried everything. We've shot it with muskets. We've shot it with crossbows. We trapped it. We set it on fire. Everything we do, it shrugs off.
Have you
But
tried
have you
dropping-
punched it?
How the fuck big it is?
have you tried dropping your inventory from 540 feet?
Yes, we tried that.
Did you?
Yeah. We sent
Did
out a
you
man
try-
in a glider. He didn't come back.
Did you try orbital monkey drops?
We can't do one now.
Shortage of monkeys, I'm afraid.
Have you
They
tried
don't
Austrian
survive this far
economics?
north.
Got it.
Fortunately,
Everybody,
no, and no one can
everybody
afford
roll
that these
knowledge,
days.
whatever. Everybody roll knowledge, whatever. Figure out what it is.
I don't know. I don't have that.
Here's a knowledge arcana and nature.
We already used a hypodermic and an air pump to try the inflation method. Austrian economics isn't going to be any better.
My knowledge local sucks.
Arcana as well. Also, planes and religion.
Okay, you have whatever fucking evil bastard wizard was responsible for putting what appears to be Tarask DNA in a chicken needed to be shot before he did this. You don't know how to kill Tarask. There, as far as you know, there isn't a way to kill a Tarask, even if it is just.
Sorry, please continue.
No, go ahead.
I just wanted to know, does any one of the roles tell us if there is a way to have an army of those small chicken Tarasks?
They're not.
If they could I shrink one and copy it or something like that?
Well, we can take
Polymorph magic. Polymorph magic doesn't work
on.
on Tarasks.
I turn to the arbiter and I say, there might be some idea who made this monstrosity. Do you know of the manor of that lord we visited? What his name? The fuck? Bill, can you help me? Bill.
I don't remember what his name was, but you're talking about the Fred Maiden place.
Yeah, the Red Maid place. Basically, we went to that place.
Clodre.
We went to the Clodre place on unrelated business.
Has there been any reports of what looks like living Fred or anything over the beast or anything like that?
Basically, what we saw.
Very few of our scouts come back alive, I'm afraid.
Has there been
Did any of the survivors report anything like that at all?
Can I fucking finish?
Well, let me finish the question first. Don't stop talking about it before I even finish the question. You know? Did anything for the scouts? Did they say the Fred or anything?
Nothing of the sort, I'm afraid.
No, fair enough. On you go, Ritualist. Sorry about that.
What we saw in that underground of the mansion basically were bodies sewn together, blended in an actual ways, and also in the forest there were lurking strange animals, also almost blended, like somebody described to somebody how the deer would look like, but on the inside and the outside was nothing. Teeth instead of jaws, and ribs in strange places. It seems that somebody magically is making these mixed creatures and setting them loose on the island. We didn't slay the cultists underground, but their magic seems to linger on.
He slouches in his chair and kind of pents his fingers. Maybe worse than we thought.
Where would you even get Tarask DNA?
A Tarask?
There's only one, and I don't. There's only one, and I don't. It lives underground. I don't think anybody's going to be able to get near a fucking Tarask to get its DNA.
They dug a hole, and then they found the Tarask, and they got the DNA from the Tarask. That's how they did it, Naka.
I don't think that's a good idea ever. Like, that seems like a suicide mission.
Actually,
We've done worse.
Just before we're done here, I asked the man, does he know anything of gypsies?
We haven't had gypsies in this island in quite some time, I'm afraid. Why are you in the market for a caravan or something, or perhaps some dogs?
No.
We have plenty of very reputable dog breeders in the island.
No, nothing like that. Do ye know anything of a place called Earth?
I know of Earth as in substance, the soil beneath our feet, but beyond that, I'm afraid that you find me rather short, so to speak.
Alright. Oh, fuck it. Though, would you know of any ways to, say, in a way, travel to other planets, other worlds like ours?
Short of tracking down Baba Yaga's hat, I'm afraid I'm out of ideas in regards to that. We can barely get the ferries to run on time.
I shudder at the notion of Baba Yaga.
On mention of the ferries not running on time, Harbour Master Dario will scowl and go back to his work.
Basically, this seems like an incredibly difficult job. I'm afraid that our leader will need to recuperate first seriously. In the meantime, I'll look up on any of the books you might have on these creatures or something like that.
Our library is at your complete disposal, sir.
What did we say? We're basically going to spend the night here. They're going to hopefully try and regrow me while you guys just fuck about here. Layman's getting room service of Tic Tacs. Dubski's.
Well, you can go back to your own home if you wish, but...
Yeah, I'm staying basically here to study the library and ask these two if...
They're going to regrow my body tonight, aren't they?
Well, they can certainly get you a rental car, so to speak.
By the way, I need to ask Guy.
Who's your local blacksmith? I need some help here. Need some new tools.
I gesture to my rainbow-colored apron.
We need to do something about this.
Chief Scribe Page, could you do me a favor and get hold of Thady for me?
So I've got a plan for the weapon that will take this beast down.
You see the Chief Scribe write a note, fold it into a paper aeroplane, and throw it leisurely into the air where it flies out the window and goes off of its own accord.
Very good.
We'll have the forge at your disposal by evening.
Is there any way to turn a corpse into my body?
There is an item that will help you here. There is a specially prepared kind of mannequin, almost like, you know how you get the kind of little dolls that you use for drawing.
Yeah.
That pose. It's similar to that, but they're specially crafted for ghosts to be able to inhabit them and pilot them.
Alright, and that'll be just as good as my regular body.
It'll be a little. It won't be quite as good, but it'll be close enough, so we can get something more permanent.
Ugh, I don't know. Duck, can you clone me?
What?
I said, Duck, can you clone me?
I can let you stay in my snake.
Which snake?
So you're saying he needs a man-nuckin.
Monster Demon, ban him from the Discord.
Yeah, go on. I'm going to contact Discord. Maybe they're going to ban you. I want to do knowledge engineering.
So basically, am I needed to resurrect Naka, or can I just do the job while I do research?
You can certainly help prepare the ritual. It's fairly basic. It's just it's a small binding ritual that will it'll tie Naka to the doll, essentially.
Well, I'm tied to my sword. Can I use my sword, my spirit, and ritualist magic with a corpse to try and remake myself a vampire body that's just my vampire body? With the
It would be a lengthy process.
Oh, Christ. Longer than a day?
Well, that's just for everybody else to study the books, find some shit, make armor, whatever, and I'll go and help resurrect our glorious.
Well, it doesn't look like I'm getting resurrected now if we're leaving tomorrow. I guess I'm going to be possessing this mannequin.
At a push, we can certainly we can see if we can get the artillery corps in place and bombard its nest for a while.
We will definitely be good to have horses in case we need to quickly.
Did you say artillery?
Yes, we have a couple of 8-pound culverines in place.
Do you mind? Do you mind if I could study them at the least?
Certainly, they're just old breech loaders.
Duck, you're going to help them improve it. Chop chop. Everybody has their task. Punchy, go make our armor. Duck, go improve the cannons.
I mean, I can't actually craft that. I mean, I can I can give him the list, but I think the best
if
thing I
Nucker
can...
jumps into Punchy, then Nucker can use him to make the gear. Thady himself is actually a farrier more than a weaponsmith. He makes horseshoes for a living. But he's the only person with a portable forge.
Oh, damn.
Very good.
Basically, you two get to it while I prepare the ritual. At least get some job done. And Layman and Monster Demon, you two are because you are two experts at studying. You're going to find anything in the books. And with these two guys,
I would much rather prefer to get a bit of shopping done because
would
there
too,
are
actually.
certain items that we could use.
of course.
Debsky, is there anything you would like me to buy for you? Anything specific?
Well, let me think. What's the price range? What are we talking?
I don't know, let's say like 1,000 to 2,000 gold, something like that.
Yeah, I don't. The stuff I'm looking for is much more expensive.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Well, actually, Bill, will I have to foot the
10,000
cost of the
gold.
materials?
So
Things will be sold to you at cost. No labor will be, basically you're buying a 1/3 market.
Okay. So what I will do, I've got 3.7 thousand gold on me. So
I have 10,000. I will lend if it becomes necessary.
okay.
Let's find
Yeah.
some montage music.
One day I will.
Eye of the tiger.
No, we can't afford that.
Oh,
I need to think.
Yeah, I also need to think about the shopping. I kind of caught unprepared.
Layman, if you want to spot me 2,067 gold, I can buy that mithril shirt and get it enchanted with
It's
brawling
yours.
and all that.
Are you getting me that Scabble
Yes.
of Vigo? Is it still going to shout rules of nature in Latin every
Yes.
time I?
Jesus Christ.
Precauos naturae!
Also, question: I'll be able to make up new extracts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
If I spend time on the ritual, will I have time for other things?
Yes.
So
The ritual to bind him to the
His
doll
old
is
body.
fairly. It's short.
Yeah, so
Or
do you
if you've got his old body, you can just pour it into the doll, and it'll take time to regrow, but eventually it will form like a kind of makeshift framework that can be used to reanimate it properly.
Oh, nice.
Well, we have his old body. Its own punches.
you just put it into a blender.
You just scoop me and pour me into the mold.
Yeah, I'm going to draw this. This is going to be so good.
Do you remember those toy things when you were a kid? You would basically pour it in there and like grow the wee figure.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
remember those things?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Paul
literally,
Yeah. Oh,
it's
God.
literally that.
You start
for
off with a
me.
tiny little Hulk, and then you get a big kind of misformed Hulk at the end. It never worked properly. It was
Oh
always just...
god. Oh,
So basically, we are going to try to reforge Naka into this armor. Like we basically put the armor on like a soup. We pour him inside of it.
yeah. So what armor was the elf dude using?
Yeah, can
Okay.
you use the elf armor? Basically.
There's a good amount of equipment from him. Okay, let me just check his tract in the background real quick.
Because I don't need the gloves, but I think my armor get fucked up by that.
By everything.
By fucking Levin's autism.
There's probably bits of armor still left in the goop.
Yeah, oh, my fucking horse skull better be alright. Wait, don't laugh, be laughing. That's my fucking
Okay,
skull.
let's go through his equipment listings.
Hey, Jazzy.
Maybe you can't.
You can. It's in the options.
I have to boil Naka
yeah,
to
no.
liquid,
Hell, I can-
liquefy him.
It's literally the highest setting. Wonderful. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I can also edit it. This is yes, thank goodness this is public domain. Hang on, let me dig out the loot sheet for this guy.
Fucking dust of sneezing and choking. Dear God.
Shh. Just let it happen.
Pills of sleeping and sex.
Things are. Zip zap boobity bop, suck on this pudding pop.
Oh, jiggity boomba jello.
Keep an eye on your drinks. Don't leave your drink unattended.
See, I had an uncle named Stewie, and he used to sell bicycles.
Okay. In addition to the gem, which casts power dampen, you find an ornate, what appears to be compass, with a somewhat fractured gem indented into it. You find a very ornate belt made of thick black leather, and within a belt with a very sturdily built buckle. The buckle seems to denote some kind of rank from some days gone by. He also wears a very rather impressive, almost like dog tags, but this militaristic necklace, similar to a medal, but on a chain around his neck.
Can we recognize it? With anything?
Oh god.
Could you roll me a spellcraft?
Spellcraft. First 1 second. Oh. Spellcraft fail.
Wait, that does that one count? Please don't let it count. Oh no.
Can somebody else roll spellcraft?
This is just to recognize it.
Or can somebody else? Does it have to be ritualist?
Yeah, I could probably get away with it.
Because I have
Jesus.
high enough.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
Here is
Spellcraft
the
from a robot's body.
resurrection of Akka. Ooh.
Or at least it factors in.
Okay. The amulet is an amulet of mighty fists.
Hey.
Duck, I think this may be for you.
The compass is a wayfinder fitted with a cracked, dusty rose prism.
What's that do?
Hey. It's +1 to AC, I think, insight bonus.
You can tell
The
direction.
belt is a twofold thing. It is a belt of battle and a belt of impossible action.
We basically throw this at the Punchy and say, time to rearm you. And I look at Naka's ghost and say, rearm, get it?
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
To be fair, he has
Wait,
no arms, so
I have no arms and I must clap. There you go.
just tap with your legs or something.
No,
Oh,
Nuka,
legs,
didn't
I
you
don't know,
say-
I've just got a wisp.
Didn't you say you wanted an amulet of mighty fists?
Further, there is a head. The helm has an inbuilt headband of wisdom, +4.
Yep,
So that would, whilst worn and attuned, it would raise your wisdom by 4.
I would very much like to take this if everybody's okay with it.
Yeah, Dubsky, I'll take the
Sure.
mighty fist thing and I'll give you my +2 bishop's thing that you wear for your knife.
And perhaps more importantly, a suit of finely made +1 full plate.
I looked and said, we can pour Naka into this thing.
I can't use full plate. I'm medium armor, mate.
Well, it's time to
Yeah,
regrow
that's true.
into a big boy.
Fucking, let's go.
Okay.
Ritualist, you're the only person that can wear heavy armor, I
Yeah, I
think.
Yeah,
I already have this one that's preventing me from frying the electronics around. So unless you want to be, unless you want the monster to be dead.
I guess we're just going to have to sell it then, because nobody
Okay.
else can use it.
I should note that the amulet is not a standard +3 amulet. It is leveraging and impact. So it gives a plus. It is a +3 to bull rush, drag, reposition, and trip maneuvers, and the impact effect. You count as one size larger for the purposes of. Sorry, your weapon damage deals damage one size larger, and any bull rush maneuvers you attempt gain a further +3 for a total +6.
I mean,
We are destined.
I don't normally use bull rushes, but I guess if anyone in the team could use it, I'd take it.
Yeah, give it to Dubs.
Get it.
Yeah. Dubsky got to. Have you written it all down? What you got?
All I know is that the bull rush amulet.
And that belt, I think we gave it to you, or did not?
And okay, I should note what the belt of battle does.
Yeah.
And I'll look it up to give the exact thing. Okay. It gives a +2 to initiative continuously, and it has 3 charges per day, renewed at dawn. For you can spend as a swift action, you can spend 1 or more charges. If you spend 1 charge, you get a move action. If you spend 2 charges, you get a standard action, and if you get 3 charges, you get a full round action.
Jesus. How much is that worth?
That is, I believe, 12,000 gold pieces.
Only 12,000?
It's a 3.5 item, and it was well loved for a reason.
That's a steal. Not
It is. +2 initiative alone probably would have cost that back in the day.
Okay, so 1 charge is a swift, 2 is a standard.
No,
3...
it costs a swift to use, and 1 charge is a move action.
Okay.
Then it goes standard, then it goes 4 round. You get 3 charges a day.
So basically, what happened to the elf that was chained, and have we managed to unlock it, or?
You certainly managed to make his life a little bit easier, but unlocking a system this complex will take time. The best locksmiths in the Isle are working on it.
How much is a full plate worth?
The full plate is worth about 2,500 gold pieces, and is actually very well built. It's reinforced, what's called double plated, which gives an enhanced bonus to AC. Furthermore, it's articulated and well put, and everything meets well, so it gives an enhanced bonus. It gives a reduced arm check penalty, I should say.
Yeah, but nobody can use it, and if
I have a chainmail masterwork in my storage, so you can also use that from before. If no other armor is good for our glorious leader.
Man, it's gun fucking. It's not worth that much, because I mean, if we sell it, I mean that's like nothing between all these. But fucking.
The Wayfinder. Also, I should note the Wayfinder, the magical compass. In addition to the bonuses you get from having a iron stone slotted in it, it also can cast light.
Who wants it?
Wait, the ion stone.
I don't need something that can cast light.
Does it count as daylight?
No.
We can sell the iron stone. I got a decent solution to that.
A Dusty Rose Prism, for the record, gives +2 to CMB and CMD when slotted.
Hold on a second.
And I'll look up what the cracked version does, because it's the cracked version, and a +1 to AC So +1 to initiative.
Yeah, if it's cracked is initiative,
Yeah.
flawed is you get AC at a -2 penalty to strength, and then regular is inside bonus to AC. So, what condition did you say it was in?
This is a cracked one, so it's +1 initiative.
I mean, I think that'd be useful. I don't think we should sell that.
How much would that be worth?
It's not collectively. Gem and Wayfinder are worth $1,000. That's market, not.
Grand is nothing. You can. I think
know
it's
what?
better that I use it in a ritual.
Let's keep it, exactly. Let's keep it and see what happens. Maybe we can use it somewhere.
It's also a nice compass.
Compass. How do you say it was called? Wayfinder.
You Wayfinder.
I turn
Also,
to,
you've got the Doomsday key.
Yeah, I've written it down.
I turn to the guy here and I say to him, could you send somebody to this address and I talk about the house we were at before? And tell him, could you please get somebody to change the vial thing on this telescope that we have there and bring it here, please? Because it's going to be essential.
Certainly.
Thank you.
I hope they're trustworthy. That shit's expensive.
What? Not what? Just to bring us the vial? That'll be fine.
It's not that they can remove the fucking telescope.
We
not.
can't move it.
The thing is built into. It's welded into a siege engine. It's like a naval cannon
Okay, good.
mount. It physically cannot be removed without destroying it.
That's
so
what I'm
we're
saying.
not we're just going to milk it.
If you wanted to remove it, you would have to cut a square out of the foundations and physically lift it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I ain't going to be able to run about during the day tomorrow.
So basically, can I get to resurrecting Naka while everybody does their thing and shop?
Okay, do you want to get him a functioning body, or do you want to resurrect him properly?
Naka, the decision is up to you.
I'd like to be resurrected properly, but didn't you say that would take multiple days?
A proper resurrection, yes, but you could half-ass it.
Uh-oh.
Fuck it, gone for it. That just means more hilarious side effects are going to happen, doesn't it?
Rich.
Okay, ritualist, you get a puppet body essentially that was offered to you. With a bit of work, you bore out the interior and load it full of the slurry that was once your commander. You bolt on his armor. You bolt his armor directly into the wood, and you essentially impale the sword into the clavicle notch, right into where his heart would be.
Don't forget my hand.
And yes, the hand as well.
Yeah, the hand is actually, I think, more resistant than the everything because it's gold and nanomachines and crab and vagina.
Okay, roll me a religion check, and let me know what you're using.
Religion is intelligence. Its skill modifier is 12. Ability is 3 and rank is 6. So which do I use?
I believe the 12.
Well, okay.
Any cash to throw the way towards this ritual?
Yeah, I didn't get to add the need thing. Basically, I'm going to. Does the necromancy book tells me anything about resurrection, or is it just making?
Yes, it does. It has quite a lengthy section on it.
Oh, can we use the word for the armor? I'm
going to use the
What's the
instance we pick up from the Elvish ritual place and the chalk. This is going to be.
Okay,
Well,
it's important.
I'm not drawing here. Basically, this is the.
There are 3 chalks. There are 4 chalks. There's the regular white, there's gold, there is red, and there is this kind of strange purple color. And you'll need to draw a main circle, a center concentration rune, and any other sigils you wish to add. And I'll need to know which chalk you use for each.
So gold, white, purple, and what do you say?
Gold, white, purple, and red.
Can we use the...
Red obviously represents the blood, so this will be the squiggly lines, basically, all across the body to enable it new veins to form before I bolt the armor to the wood. I draw veins as much as I can, the vein lines of the body. This is basically the ship.
Kind of looks like the All That logo.
Do you have knowledge nature or heal?
I have knowledge heal. Can I ask Duck to help me just to make
certainly.
it? Yeah. Duck, help me.
And a heal roll.
This is heal roll.
Can we use the elf armor as for its monetary worth towards the ritual?
Yes, I'll allow the elf armor to be used as the flesh.
Does that nat 20 help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the vessel prepared.
So this is the vessel prepared. This is basically just the circle. To keep,
Oh, it's a big sunflower. Nice.
Yeah, basically like a gear to make everything turn around, and this is the outside circle, which was white. No, wait. He's afraid of the light. The light is white, so we have to use the gate purple because it represents our feelings about him, because we all think he's gay. So this is going to affect.
I mean, I can throw my rainbow gay pride apron into the mix if you want.
What's it called? Ritualist. I know you're.
This is the outside circle. Basically, we are all praying.
I know you're trying to be a Jew. I know you're trying to be a Jew ally and stuff like that. But sons are very offensive towards me and my vampire people. It's a bit of a faux pas there. You're not being a very good ally.
This represents the energy. This yellow is the energy of the universe. The white is the energy of the sun, which is worse.
What was that, Mud?
And the purple is basically the autism and the gayness in us.
I'm gonna report you to r/Rick and Morty.
We just need white.
So basically, with that and with all of that, and with the book of necromantic ritual and the duck's help, can I begin the process to bring our glorious leader?
Don't we need white?
Yes.
I thought we needed white.
White?
You have it.
Yeah, I use white.
I don't see white.
I got it covered, guys. Where you want it?
Don't you fuck up this ritual. Let Ritualist do it. He's actually get art skill. Oh, brilliant.
Punchy, stand down. If anybody, because you have nothing to do, you'll be more useful here at the moment.
I just want to be involved, you know?
Yeah, Punchy, stand down. You see the white circle below?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, basically the Punchy is just going to give him a few prayers to repeat over and over, the simple things.
Layman,
amplify the ritual.
Layman, come cut your arm off with the bracelet on it, so get rid of the bracelet and pour some of your blood on me. Will you?
Okie dokie.
Oh, great ocean bad, lead Ducker to the land that dead.
I would like to cut off the arm with the bracer on it. How do I do that?
The hatchet. Go to the kitchen.
You would have to go to the kitchen and roll a 7 maneuver versus yourself.
Can I just rip his arm off?
That also works.
All right. Foot on his chest, hand on his arm. Do I need to roll anything?
Before they do that, I just tie Layman's arm so he doesn't bleed to that. Above the wrist to hold the
Just use
bleeding.
my sword. Stop the wound.
Okay, I rolled some quirks and some other stuff. As you're conducting the ritual, there's this bizarre sensation. As you see the coral grow up over throughout the armor, forming the tendons and the muscle, the iron becoming the flesh, the veins bursting into life, burning with this almost like molten brass. You can feel this presence high above you, glowering down.
Quick, punch
And
it back.
ignore shoving that kind of malignant presence from your mind, you complete the ritual, and in a flash of light, Nuka,
Yes.
congratulations, you have been reincarnated.
Hey. As
You
what?
are now a Warforged.
What?
You're a
You're
robot.
that metal guy from Full Metal Alchemist, basically.
Yes.
Wait, am I
Okay.
am I still transparent or not? Am I actually just all metal now? Wait, am I still a vampire? What the fuck am I?
You
Who am
are.
I? I'm Pickle Rick. Help!
When the automatons get replaced by the humans. Oh, rip.
You are now. Well, it's a straight. You're a strange little beast. You're somewhere between a vampire and a Warforged.
Can I say we have the technology? We can rebuild him.
Beat me to it. Fuck.
I say,
The $1 million
jeez,
cock himself.
Naka. Jeez, Naka. I don't know about this. Jeez.
Okay.
You're a fucking idiot, Lehman. I'm a Warforged. I'm a god.
Okay.
You're a
Okay.
cunt.
There were some quirks. For instance, this is one body you can inhabit. You can potentially get out, escape it. Get others. You're just bound here for now.
Oh great, am I basically going to do like Iron Man and just pick different armors for different occasions?
It's more the case that if you wish to, you can conduct a ritual to eject yourself from this body and reincarnate and raise yourself naturally. However, this is a loyal suit, meaning that if anyone else tries to use it, they will incur a flaw. Whereas you instead get a bonus. You get egoistic. So this body, and anything you attach to it, like there are items specifically for Warforged that implant into their bodies, so are used like weapons. They count as any weapon that you have abilities tied to. So for instance, say you wanted to punch people with a slam attack, which is a 1d6 slam attack, it would count as a katana for Daisho expertise.
Hey.
Basically, it's like the aptitude quality. I'm not sure why I'm not sure how this got overlooked on the dynamic magic creation rulings, because this is really handy. And there is a quirk though, and I rolled this naturally. I swear to fuck. You got the nose enlarging effect, which is apt considering that Ritualist helped build this. Your nose is 5 times larger than normal.
Mine? Or like
Yes.
ritualists?
I'm drawing that.
Well,
I
thank
mean,
God.
his little skull helmet, it fits perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. So wait, I've got a big robot nose.
Yeah.
Oh god. Is it literally just the fucking?
You basically have a
Hitman spike?
horse face.
Oh god, Christ.
Oh,
You're-
jeez, Naka. That looks all kinds of fucked up, Naka.
In fact, what has happened is as Ritualist has done the ritual, he's succeeded a little bit too well, and bits of your prior incarnation as a Knucklevi has leaked in.
Oh, fair enough. Familiar stranger, and I just make myself look human again.
Okay.
As opposed to looking like a skinless horse. Like a
Okay,
robot
time for me to roll the
skinless horse.
floor for anyone who isn't you who uses it. 94. Enticing. Okay, enticing. Okay. Anyone who does not possess the item has to roll a will save or want it. So basically, your armor is now the one ring to everyone who's not you.
Everybody wants my ass. Oh god.
Yeah.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
Okay.
How
The
expensive it is.
stats listed in the post I put in the private chat. There is one thing I have changed. The stats are different. It's +2 Constitution and +2 Strength,
+2 Constitution, +2 Strength. Right.
but -2 Wisdom.
Okay. Okay, so
Because in the old days, you got more negatives than bonuses. 'Cause that's just how the balance was.
-2 wisdom, you say?
There is the downside. There is a downside, however, in that you cannot wear armor with this body. It has
Body is the armor.
built-in armor.
Can you
However,
just sew
can-
more plates on him?
there are feats to put better armor on this, and I will allow you a free respec as a result.
Oh, cool. Respec and what?
Feats and such.
Oh, okay.
Also, light fortification. You have resistance to. You have a 25% chance to ignore crits and sneak attacks.
Okay, so -2 strength. Did you? Sorry, -2
Plus-
wisdom.
-2 wisdom, +2 strength and con. You lose your old physical stat bonuses, but keep your old mental ones.
Okay.
Actually, wait, no. Ignore that wisdom penalty then, because you're a reincarnated person. You're not a original Warforged.
Okay.
Also, there is a whole bit on what traits you get as a living construct. It's fucking weird. Like the fact that you regain your con score.
Monster, can you make a new, a new fucking
So what the,
icon for him, please?
He's now a robot.
Have you seen the picture in the general chat, please?
Okay, so I basically just look like a metal man with a horse skull on me. Wait, is the horse skull all metal as well now? Because it's part
Yes.
of me. Oh god.
Your flesh is a mix of wood and chalk. Your muscles are made of molten. Your muscles and skeleton are made of slurry and wood. Your skin is made of living steel.
Fuck it, I'll just stick on a pair of sandals and those baggy Japanese samurai pants. There you go.
Okay,
That'll
now.
do, mate. And I'll just wear my horse mask. And I'll keep my long ass. Well, in fact, what colour is my hair now? What does my hair even look like?
It looks
your
like
hair
knotted
is-
vines.
Your hair is blue in several spikes, and you have a constant drool around your mouth.
Yep, there you go. Perfect.
No,
Well,
I
it's
don't
could have
like
been
Rick.
worse.
I'm not Rick. I don't have that fucking hair. I've got.
You're not Rick. You're
Well,
Pickle Rick.
I had shoulder length blonde hair before. What is it now? Is it just the same? But it's just
Same,
looks
but it's
like
made of roots.
metal? Roots, like tree roots.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
So
Like,
so you're
it's kinda like the
basically
Predator.
Raiden now, right?
I'm not even sure what I fucking look like anymore. I think I kind of look like.
He's Raiden Rick.
Oh god. I've no idea.
So basically, I will have just to think about the shopping list if I want to buy anything. So
You've swapped races more often than fucking Sean King.
so how many races did you swap? I don't know, like 1 or 2. You're like a little baby. Watch this.
I was a Knuckleavy, then I was human, then I was a robot, then I was sea coral, and then I was a vampire, and now I'm a robot. No wait, now I'm a warforged.
Once you
I-
become
I'm-
a female
I'm-
dragon
I'm-
centaur robot construct, then you can talk to me. That's one of my friends
So get
ended up being
a
that.
potion of gender change and get a horse body. Get your horse body back, I should say.
And some
It's-
dragon blood on
it's-
top of that.
Oh,
The
but
question:
it's-
would tits go on the human body or like in front, just under the horse's head? You know,
Well,
if you transgender.
do horses have like nips?
Well,
I
don't
believe
decide.
so. They're mammals, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Question is, would they be like? I guess but they are both. In the scenario, there's like the human tits, and then there's the horse tits. Assuming
Disturbing
that the-
animal genitalia aside.
Assuming
to
the
full
horse
affinity,
is
we have to check
also
out.
female.
Full affinity is the answer.
Well, no, that's not going to be consistent. There's going to be all sorts going on.
I'm sure there's a furry debate about this. that we've now activated.
Any zoologists in the chat that want to help us?
I'm just picturing a bunch of guys just sitting around smoking pipes. They raise a good point. Let us debate this bullshit.
So I think, well, Layman's got his shopping list. That all that actually seems pretty Gucci.
Okay, it's all looking pretty good. Dust of sneezing and choking, fucking nice.
And I assume that it's okay for him to drop, $2,000 on a chain shirt for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Bill, just a question. I don't think we are going to fight the chicken today, but can I just save my shopping list for tomorrow? Because I need to look at it. I did not expect these cans have everything ready. For the next time.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll be wrapping up soon anyway.
Yeah.
Be a bit of a shorter session today, but we'll make up for it by slightly longer than usual next week.
I've got it back on your feet.
We have a chicken to fight.
Sorry, what?
You ready? A big bowl of egg wash, a big bowl of breadcrumbs, and a big bowl of flour.
Now, so anything that we get forged is at a third of the cost, right?
Yes, they're not charging you for labor.
Okay, so if someone could spot me, let's see. Exactly.
They are willing to put it on credit.
Okay, I need 1,500 gold, and then I'll be able to make new badass flamey fists.
15,000 gold.
No, just 1,595.
I'll give you gold.
Thanks, buddy.
Those types of GPU.
Okay, so I will get my new flamey fists forged. Very good.
I'll be right back.
I know one kind of prizes and gifts. One's taxable, one's not. I can't remember which one's which. Anyway.
Todd has sent us the nips.
Hot nips.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Have you seen the Naka picture above it?
I can't unsee it.
Delete this,
I
please.
can't unsee either.
Delete.
Big old,
This is
big old nips!
this is
What we've established, Richless, is that both of those drawings are wrong.
this is a Christian server. You can't post that here. Apparently, it's prizes that are taxable and gifts aren't. Thankfully, Rhodes' accountant. So. Apparently, gifts in excess of a certain threshold are also taxable. Because I remember that Oprah fucked over a bunch of her audience members when she gave everyone a car, but declared it as the wrong thing, so they ended up getting taxed for it and having to sell the car to pay for the taxation.
Oh God!
She didn't jump in to help. And
I think there was a certain amount of write-off that the show had to do for that to work. Anyway, is there anything else people would like to do before next week?
I have a question about the crab shield. Can I can wear it as a bracer and I can still use a weapon along with it, right?
No, it takes up the limb.
Okay.
It has to be worn over the whole arm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Might have. Now, are there any restrictions? Can I give it to someone else as a?
Yeah, it's just that not many other people can wield a colossal size crab claw.
This is true. Because I was wondering, possibly
Duck might be able to rig it up as a makeshift cannon.
Yeah, crab cannon. Because I could use a little bubble attack or whatever it does. If not, I'm thinking if there's a way I can rig it, possibly run it through the ForgeWorks thing and give it entangling, which basically turn it into a grappling crab claw.
Yeah,
might do
works.
that if that's possible.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
well, basically, I don't know. Just a few questions, but irrelevant now. I have to order them and think them through. So,
A question about how big is their artillery?
They vary between culverines and some light cannons. It's mainly stuff that can be pulled around by horses.
So quite large then.
Sizable.
I
They're siege
think-
weapons.
I think we can finally get to either making a giant robot or the cart of peace for the chicken.
If you request one, a carriage will be provided.
Is what can I do with all my broken shit? Which I've got my original armor. I might as well sell that since I've got a replacement. How much would that cost? Is it a tenth of the
Think of it
price?
this way: you're not paying for labor. You're only paying for materials. You can get reforged.
So I'm just I'm basically using my original chef's mantle to reforge the mythical shirt. Yeah, a lot to say, mouthful. And then also the amulet of natural armor. How much would that be to reforge it?
That one it won't cost you anything to reforge. However, it'll take time. 1,000 gold pieces per day can be done.
Also, Bill, will the Trask chicken count as an animal or something?
It is a magical beast.
Because I have that TLDR cloak that is +2 AC against animals.
And also the Minotaur pauldrons. Is that the same cost?
Anything that works against magical beasts will work against it. I'll allow animals because it is technically part chicken. Anyway, anything else?
The pauldrons. How much does that cost to reforge them?
Again, anything that was broken can be
Oh,
reforged
so it's all
at
1,000.
labor costs.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just limited by the price. Like you can reforge 1,000 gold pieces worth a day.
I can't figure out what my hair looks like.
I imagine it's like cables.
Trying to think.
What you?
or
I
roots.
thought you meant like tree. Right. So it's
No,
Think-
I think
think
more
like-
Predator.
Yeah, like Predator.
It's just a Brillo pad on your head. Like it's...
fucking brilliant.
Well, shit. Sorry, was I the only one who's going to go there?
I mean, I
people.
didn't see it as racial because I don't see race. So.
I might just make it easier for ritualists and just get one of those fucking, what do you call it? Those straw hats that's just no armor, but the other samurai with them.
Oh yeah,
Just get one of those.
Like a
a sedge shade.
Yeah, I might as well just get one of them then.
We're all basket weaving.
Christ.
That's a no.
I-
basket weaving.
I'd like to do one thing
Ooh,
before
ooh,
we're done.
I can give Naka, not 2 eyes, but just 1 eye slit, basically like the Predator.
Nice.
Right, I'm gonna roll a knowledge. I
Okay.
roll Rick and Morty knowledge. What do I understand?
Nothing. Just like
I roll-
that fucking shisha. You understand that Dan Harmon is a fucking asshole on Twitter for no reason.
Does Naka still has his original
Also,
sword?
fucking public service announcement. If you want Szechuan sauce that much, you can buy it by the fucking jug from a food wholesaler.
Yeah, that's
It's
a
a
good.
very common Chinese sauce.
That's a good point, Bill. Is my sword in my hand still exactly the same as it was?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I lean up to Duck and I say, God's
So,
not real.
do we have to roll fortitude to save, because Naka is now the one ring?
God's not real,
You
Duck.
only have to roll if you examine it closely.
I'm rolling for initiative
It's a will save and it's DC 20. Well, it looks like someone's not going
Oh,
first.
fuck. Oh, I didn't-
Why are people rolling for initiative?
because Monster Demon said God not real.
God not real. Not real. God's not real.
God's not real and we killed him.
God's real, he's a Jew.
Oh, we're right next to each other. Okay, so
What was it the Presbyterians that think God's a woman for some reason?
there.
Or is it the Methodists?
The feminists.
Come on, I can do this.
Right, come on, bye.
No, the feminists don't think God's a woman because that would require a woman to work an unreasonable 6 days a week.
Hey.
Which is for one, it's like why communists don't believe in God because again, the unions would have prevented someone having to work 6 days a week.
Give me a second.
Again, this isn't biting commentary. These are literally labor law jokes. I'm not sure why people are like going, ooh.
Give me a second. I just
Over
need to
here,
find
you
the
don't
button.
even have to work on a Sunday. You can refuse and they can't fire you for it. It's great.
Bill, is there a way to wear 2 necklaces? I thought Mega Saber mentioned something like that, but
You can combine their effects, which is the price of the most expensive one plus half the price of the cheaper one.
Right, Demon, how are you gonna
I'm gonna use
hurt
charm
me by?
person.
Half again. It's half again the price again, I should say.
Did you say half again?
Add the prices together and add half again.
And here we have the robot now.
Apparently a robot wish list. Yeah, I'm just gonna use charm person on Duck. Easy peasy.
I use a potion of claim identity on Monster Demon, and
Yeah,
I turn into a green and orange version of him.
Fuck it. I'm taking
there's
my
enough
robot
versions of me
dreadlocks and
already, aren't we?
I'm tying them into a ponytail behind me. My fucking hell. There we go. That's it. That'll do me.
Fucking when you're the OG, but no.
I chastise Knuckle. Where'd your protein go, boy?
He is now the superior might of the cellulose wall.
It's hardwood.
He cannot be destroyed by osmosis. His cells refuse to burst under hydraulic shock.
So, shall we call it a night if that is all?
Yep.
I believe that will be a good place to call it, folks.
Oh,
Thank you, those at home, for watching, and hope you had a good time.
And thank for
We'll be back
Patreons
in
still donating. Feel free to join.
And remember,
Patreon
come
is
to
linked below.
Come to Knuckle of E's server, the Cabal.
Alternately, you can come to the actual Pathfinder one, which is a little bit less cancerous.
Yeah, look in the description below if you're interested and want to chat with us or fucking anything else like
We're
that.
always
Just-
on hand.
Give us your buddy, please.
Yes.
Don't
we
worry, Dubsy, you won't
welfare.
be getting any of it.
Hey, I'm just doing you a favor. Just credit where credit's due.